Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue south on I-95 and we'll be finishing out North Carolina today. We begin at mile 34 in Robeson County amidst a construction project that will eventually widen all of I-95 in North Carolina to a minimum of 3 lanes in each direction. We enter the town of St. Paul's, which had a population of 2,045 as of the 2020 census. St. Paul's got its start in 1799 when William Davis donated land for St. Paul's Presbyterian Church. That church became the heart of a small settlement that also included Davis's home, a post office, and a livery stable along the Fayetteville to Lumberton Stagecoach Road. The town grew slowly until the Robeson Institute opened, drawing families from across northern Robeson County. Things picked up further when the railroad came through, helping St. Paul's become a textile center. 3 cotton mills were built, later taken over by Burlington Mills in 1943. For a time, mill taxes were so strong that the town provided free utilities. But by the 1990s, most of the mills had shut down as textile jobs moved overseas. A major plant closure in 2001 cost over 500 jobs. The economy slowed with some growth near I-95 until the 2010s when new corporate investments sparked a local rebound. The construction visible ahead is part of a future realignment of US 301. While the highway currently crosses I-95 just ahead, once this project is complete, that crossing will move to the north. It's all part of the broader effort to widen I-95. As part of that work, several overpasses, this one included, are being rebuilt to be taller, wider, and more efficient. In this case, the project includes an entirely new Exit 25 interchange that will improve traffic flow and connectivity to the area. We're now passing through Barker 10 Mile, an unincorporated community with a population of just 937 at the 2020 census. According to local author Christopher Musselwhite, the community's unique name, Barker 10 Mile, comes from its location near 2 local landmarks, Barker United Methodist Church and 10 Mile Swamp, a nearby waterway that winds through this part of southeastern North Carolina. We enter the city of Lumberton here, the county seat of Robeson County. The city had a population of 19,025 as of the 2020 census. Note that US 301 will join I-95 in a concurrency at the next on-ramp. Lumberton sits along the Lumber River in the Inner Banks region of southern North Carolina. It was established in 1787 by John Willis, a Revolutionary War officer, and got its start as a lumber shipping hub, with logs floated downriver to Georgetown, South Carolina, for use by the Navy. Most of Lumberton's growth came after World War II, and in 1970 the city was named an All-America City by the National Civic League. But like many small cities, it faced challenges in the decades that followed. By the mid-1970s, businesses began moving out of the downtown core. The city made national headlines again in 1988 during a hostage situation at the Robisonian newspaper, and in 1993, the nearby murder of James Jordan Sr., father of basketball legend Michael Jordan, added to the community's struggles with its public image. Still, there were efforts to rebuild and renew. Lumberton earned its second All-America City title in 1995, but nature dealt new setbacks, first with Hurricane Matthew in 2016, then with Hurricane Florence in 2018. Both storms caused historic flooding, especially in South and West Lumberton, leaving behind widespread damage and entire neighborhoods abandoned. In recent years, the city has begun working towards recovery and reinvestment, with community-led initiatives and infrastructure improvements aimed at building resilience and creating new opportunities for residents. Here we run into some nearly stopped traffic, which we've sped up for the benefit of the viewers. We condensed 31 minutes of traffic into 3 minutes, so you can still see what there is to see along the way without having to endure the frustration of the traffic jam. We finally reached the end of the traffic at exit 13, which has a collector distributor setup, allowing us to get around what appeared to be a disabled semi-truck on the main line. This exit connects I-95 with I-74 and US 74. I-74 exists in several disconnected sections within North Carolina, with plans to eventually connect with the rest of I-74, which currently ends in Cincinnati, Ohio, over 250 miles from its northwestern end in North Carolina. At this point, we see a control city of Florence, South Carolina. The concurrency with US 301 ends at exit 10, which is labeled Historic Fairmont, referring to a town to the southeast of the exit but not on US 301. As we approach the South Carolina state line, the popular tourist attraction called South of the Border comes into view on the left, which can actually be accessed by either exit 1B or 1A. 1B is entirely in the state of North Carolina, but 1A is in South Carolina, looping back into North Carolina to connect with both US Highway 301 and US 501. We'll conclude our video here at Mile Zero. Thanks for watching. We'd like to give special thanks to front seat member Redhead and backseat members Moonshine Wilson, Anthony Kennerson, T-Flow 601, Jimbo Slice, and Master Players Radio and Television. You too can help support our channel for as little as $1 a month and get early access to our regular videos. But either way, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment below, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.